What up, guys? This is Buffalo here. So this is my wife's 2021 Jeep Wrangler JLU. I had it borrowed the other day and drive it to work, and I noticed that the stock headlights really suck. They weren't very bright at all, so I did a little research, and on Amazon found these Luxster's LED lights. They were $40. I think they wanted to sell for $25, so I thought for $25, why not give it a try? According to the Googler, you want something that's H13, that's compatible with the Jeep Wrangler of that year. I'm sure it's other years or it'll work for it too, but you just have to find out for yourself. But anyways, you want something that's dual beam, high and low. You want something with a fan on it, which this has on the bottom. And according to the instructions, it's plug and play. Some basic tools you're going to need: flathead screwdriver, 10mm socket. I got a little Joey here in case I need it. I call this a panel puller. Not really sure what the correct wording is for it, but that's what we use at work, and they're great for these little these panel pullers are really good for these scrivets here. And basically what this is a two-stage push pin. You can get on the side with a screw or the flathead screwdriver, lift the top part up, and come underneath it with the panel puller, pry the rest of it up. I got one pulled up already here. So once it's popped up like that, you can come underneath it, pull the rest out, and that's all it is. You're gonna have you have 6 of them to take this front grill off to get to the headlight. So there's 1 there, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and once I get them pulled all off, I'll come back and I'll show you guys the rest. Okay, so for the grill, everything just pulls off. There's little clips in there. You just pull back on it all the way around. It's really tight down here in the corner. You have to pull really hard to get it all to snap off. But there's clips all the way around, and once you unclip everything, the thing just lifts right off. I'll set it up here. All right, these are clips I'm talking about. These things are all over. These are all the things you got to pull out to get this thing released from the front end. These will go all along these little slots here. They're all plugged in all the way around. So once you pull that off, now you can get to the headlight. So on the headlight, you got 3 10mm screws. 1, 2, 3. Take them out, and then you can get to the bulb. So I'll be right back. All right. Once you get the 3 screws out, the headlight comes straight out, and I laid it down on here on a bumper and on top of a towel so I didn't scratch the lens. Okay, next, this thing just turns counterclockwise. You pull it off. That exposes the bulb. Okay, in here you got this little clip. Pull straight up on it, and I think that just releases it. You should be able to just pull the connector off. Okay, that fell off, but I'll get that out here in a minute. Oh yeah, right here, you squeeze that. Squeeze this little tab down and then pull up on it, and it releases it. Okay. Then from there, you turn this counterclockwise. And pull it out. There's your stock bulb. Alrighty, I'm gonna get that piece out of there that I dropped in there, and then I'm gonna get the new light bulb, and I'll come right back to you. Alright, so I plugged it in, put the locking tab back on. It's a little snug. It's a little more tighter than a stock bulb. but I've already turned it on just to check and see. And yeah, it's quite a big difference, but I wanted to turn it on and make sure it worked before I put all this back together again. So anyways, now you want to put your bulb back in and turn it clockwise, and per the instructions, you want that top line, the top yellow line, to be closest to the front. That goes on top. So yeah, once you put this back into the headlight housing, you want that top yellow line to be on top, facing straight forward. So I'll get ready to install it in there, and then we'll check it out. Okay, I got the bulb in there. Then you tuck the harness and that little module, put it all in there. And one thing I just found out is, once you get that in there, this thing will let you turn one way or the other to make sure the bulb on the inside is the way you want it to be facing. You can look at it and turn it from the back, and you can make sure you got that one yellow strip facing upwards. So that's how you can do it. Just turn this to make sure it's lined up straight. Okay, now just put this cover back on. It only goes on one way. Okay, when you're putting this headlight back in, there's this locating tab that helps you line it up to get all 3 holes lined back up again. So I'm gonna put the bolts in right now, and then I'll turn it on and we'll see the difference. All right, guys, got the headlight in. You can already tell the difference between LED and stock. Man, what a big difference for $25. A little bit of work. So yeah, I buttoned everything up, put the bolts all back in, and now I'm gonna do the other side, and then I'll get back to you. But man, what a difference. I like that. I think the wife is gonna be happy. Alrighty, both headlights installed. Yeah, wow, big difference. Very happy with it. So I'm gonna start putting the grill back on. When you put the grill on, just make sure you try to line all them clips up with all these little holes and tap it all into place. And then once I get that done, I'll come up and we'll put these scrivets back on. Alright, got the grill back on. Scrivets, just push it in the hole, get the bottom part seated, then come back and push the top in so it's flat. Line the hole up. Make sure the first part is flat, and once that's flat, and then you can push the other part back in. Alright, so I'm going to put the remaining scrivets in, and this job is done. So maybe difficulty 1, maybe 2, if you know how to use tools and stuff. It's pretty simple, but definitely worth $25. So I'll see if I can figure out how to put the link of the ones I bought on this post. But like I said, they were the Luxsters H13s, LED bulb, and it has high and low beam. So I know if you look that up on Amazon, they're going to come up. They're normally 40. Like I said, right now they were on sale for 25, and it's definitely worth a try. So we'll see how long they last, but right now it's definitely an upgrade for $25 for my wife's Jeep. Happy wife, happy life. All right, guys, this is Buffalo. I'm out. You guys have a great weekend.